Hello YouTube, how are you doing everyone? Welcome for what you should focus on Kenshin after reaching adventure rank 29. So first thing what you want to focus on is getting your essential material for your characters and for your weapons. So you are gonna hit the adventure rank 30 and you can go to the next level. So what you want to do is definitely check what you need to get for your character and then go collect those materials before you hit adventure rank 30. And for the characters that you want to level up, you want to level up basically only two characters. You want to level up your two main DPS that you're going to use in Abyssal, to say the least. So whoever are you going to be your primary DPS, those are the guys you want to level up. And yeah, that's about it. For the weapons, for what you really want to do is that if you're going for your main TPS, then you would like to find a weapon that has at least 4 stars, or there's no or, or is better, is 5 star. So if you're using any 3-star weapons, like the only weapon that is alright is like this one. Days of the Dragon, because of the passive. When you switch out, you will buff your other character, so snap in for get the buffs. But for weapons, you really are going to lack damage if you go for lower tier. So you want to go. Let's take you. You want to go visit the chief here, and you just wanna get the weapons made. Like use the 4-star weapons. Don't use the 3-star weapons at all. And if you have 5-star, well, good for you. So what kind of weapon you should actually be trying to get? If you are doing the battle pass, then let's go here. Then these are the best kind of weapon. Like you want to have crit rate as your main stat on the weapon, just so you can reliably make decent damage all the time. Okay, so that's covered. Characters, weapons, weapon essential material also, farm it up, see what you need to have. Yeah, we'll show what you need here. If you have duplicates, use them. So, for artifacts. Flower is always gonna have main stat as HP, so here you want to have your stats as crit rate and crit damage. And maybe if you can have, try to have like a 2-set bonus or a 4-set bonus, it doesn't matter. Like try to fill this as a fill in. For the feather, it's always gonna be attack. And yeah, same thing here, attack percent, crit damage, crit rate as top stats for your DPS characters. Now what you want to focus on with the Goblet, not the Goblet, but this thing, is that this thing cannot run crit damage, crit rate, or electro damage. It can only run attack damage, defense, HP. So you really, or energy recharge, or defense and elemental mastery. So here you want to have attack percent when you can. And yeah, that's about it. Like, do you get attack here? If you're doing a specific build, then you already know what you're aiming for. For the Goblet, you just want to have like electro damage or pyro damage or whatever damage your character does we are using. Like for Kaching here, I will switch it over to Kaching. This item is supposed to be the one item that you're going to just have here for the stats. You're not gonna try to make this into an set bonus. If you are, then you are incredibly lucky. Like, hell, kudos to you. But yeah, this is like the item that you just get the main stat and then get the decent staff stats, and you're good to go. And for the crown, you will want to go for the crit rate. And if you don't have any crit rate, then you want to go for the crit damage. Everything else, just forget about it. For the set bonuses, yeah, like try to aim for the 2 set bonuses, or if you really are farming already artifacts, then the 4. But for the artifacts farming, just hold up. You don't need to. Like, the game is pretty easy. You don't really have to be incredibly strong or anything. The only thing when you need to be incredibly strong is for the puzzle, and even then you want to hit AR 45 first until you go for the very late game in the puzzle. So get the AR 45, then you have guaranteed legendary tropes from the dungeons, and yeah, then use those.
Take your pick.
So the last thing I want to talk about, like, yeah, leave the puzzle until for like 45 if you want to do the spiral abyss. But the last thing I want to talk about is the resin use. So you don't want to farm your artifacts before AR 45. Just use whatever you have, upgrade the main stat, and you will be fine. Don't worry about it. But what you want to do with resin, like if you don't know what to do, then just hit up the ley line for gold. You're gonna need a lot of gold. Just do the gold ley line. If you level up to and you see like, oh damn, I actually don't have enough character experience, well then you can go and do the character experience. Just take it slow. You don't have to rush anywhere. It's a PvE game. There is like no pressure. Like, take it slow. It will take a few times to level up, for a few days to level up, get your character stronger, but that's fine. You don't have to go out of the way. For the bosses, I would say I really didn't have like any problem killing them once I got to new world rank, world level up. Like, if you can dodge, then you should be fine if you have upgraded your TPS. And yeah, use the code ley line or farm the bosses for 40 resin and look up for the artifacts that you need. Not artifacts, but the weapon materials, and also the talent books for the talents. Like, when you level up at 30, then you're gonna get the talents up open, and then you can go and start upgrading. Like, this makes a lot of damage. This makes a lot of difference. So definitely don't forget to upgrade your talents once you're adventure rank 30. And for the team, what you should be running, except for the 2 main TPS that you're gonna use, you will want to have at least 1 healer. You don't need to have a healer. You can easily just eat all the food in the game that you want to. That's not the problem. Like, you can make it, you can eat it, you will pause in the game, but if you have a healer, then you don't need to waste food, and you can just save money for by not cooking food. Another nice trick, you don't really need to use it, but if you're like really desperate, then you can destroy some of your items. Like, if I say I need more gold, I can destroy my artifact and get some gold. Is it really worth it? Probably not. Just do a ley line and you will be fine. Okay, so that's it from me. Thanks guys, and take care. I'm off. Peace.